YouTube, what's going on? How's it going? Comment ça va? Mr. Petit Poir here, bringing you guys a brand new video. And today, I thought I'd show you guys how I actually record my gameplay and my webcam and how I put it all together and edit my videos. I just thought I'd do a double upload today and kind of show just like an easy setup that I use in order to record gameplays and everything. And I know a lot of people are interested in that. So I thought I'd show you guys my way of doing it, and it turns out really nice quality and it's very simple to use. So let's jump right on into it. Okay, so this is what my screen looks like when I start capturing my gameplay and start recording. Okay, so I'm going to start off. Obviously, you have the Elgato Game Capture. I have the Elgato Game Capture HD60, and usually I run the Game Capture doing 1080p 60 frames per second. I don't enable Stream Command. I do enable flashback recording. So like I was having issues with timing of like the shooting, for example, and when the shots are actually being fired, and that you could see it through after I export it to an MP4, and the audio and the video wasn't syncing up. So if you're having the same issue, make sure you have flashback recording set. There we go. Now, usually I run 1080p 60 frames per second, but right now I'm running my OBS in the background as well, as you can see here. OBS and some other stuff. So I'm putting it down to 720p so you can see what I'm doing without any lag. Alright? So yeah, 1080p. I don't use the face cam option in it, and that's because it slows down my gameplay. It's the same issue, you know, if I do that, I have to downgrade the video quality to like 720p 30 frames per second, and I want to go for the highest quality. So I just record the gameplay strictly with the Elgato. That's all I record. That's it. That's all. Alright, so to be able to make sure, you know, if you're somebody who likes to use a headset like myself, somebody who likes to, you know, sound whore a little bit here and there, pick up some good sounds in the game, and just be an overall better player, I think the headset's really a good tool for that. So to make sure that you hear the gameplay through your headset and your TV, first of all, you need to get a headset with an optical cable. I know Turtle Beaches have like a upgrade kit that allow this. Maybe they even allow it without the upgrade kit, but I have Astro 850s. Optical cable comes with it to plug into your mix amp. And what you're going to do is, after it's all plugged in properly, you're going to go to Sound and Screen, Audio Output Settings. From here, you're going to go to your primary output port, and you're going to change it from HDMI out. What HDMI out does is it just has the audio going from just into your TV, either just your TV or just your headset. Okay, so you want to change that to Digital Out Optical. Alright, you change it to there. Awesome. It's going to give you these little things. You just leave them all checked off. Beautiful. Audio format priority. I was on linear before, but I changed to bitstream and I found it sounded a little nicer, so go to bitstream. Beautiful. You're set for gameplay audio. Now the other thing you want to make sure you're doing is like if you're playing in a party, and it's a little more entertaining video wise to kind of be playing in a party, you know, and hearing everybody's chat and see what's going on. For me, I like to play arena and competitive stuff a lot. That's pretty much all I've been grinding out the last few weeks is arena. So for that, you want to, of course, hear the party. It makes it a little more intense, a little more enjoyable. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your input and output device is going to be on your headset. Go down, make sure your volume control for your headphones is all the way up. Adjust mic level if you need to, and go to output to headphones. This will on default be on all audio, okay? You want to change it to chat audio, and then when you do that, you're going to go to TV or amplifier. By doing this, people that are in your party, you'll be able to hear them not just through your headset, but also through your TV. Otherwise, all you're going to get through your TV is the gameplay audio. From there, you want your people in your party to go to the party you've created. So I'm just going to create a party here super quick. You go to the party, you're going to get them to go down, and you want them to go to allow your voice to be shared, and that's going to be changed. It's always on do not allow. Change it to always allow. Alright, this way whenever you're in a party with those people's voices go through and are actually recorded through the Elgato. So that's the setup for the Elgato. Pretty simple. Just follow those steps. You'll be recording in no time. Now, like I said, I don't capture my face cam or webcam, whatever you want to call it, on my Elgato, so I have to do that separately and then put them together later on. So for that, I have my Movavi Video Suite 15. Alright, so it's just Movavi, that's the company. And they give me some options here, right? So if you go to the video tab, you'll see it has edit video, so that's great for editing the video. But what's nice and what I love about it is it also gives me capture from cameras, okay? So this is what I use to capture my webcam. So I would click that, and you pop open a little tab like this, alright? And from here, here's what you're going to do. You're going to grab your Logitech camera, whatever webcam you're using. You could use your own laptop camera if you want. That's fine, but I have my Logitech camera plugged in, so I'm going to use that, alright? Camera's on the TV, that's why I'm sideways. You got my profile view here, laptop's this way. So you're going to do that, and then audio capture device. Now my webcam has a microphone, so I can just use that microphone, or I can use my good condenser mic, my Blue Snowball, and that's a little closer to me. It just makes everything a little more crisp and a little better audio, so I use that to record my audio for my webcam. Wonderful. Change the title, change the name, pick where you want the files to be exported. I have my own webcam video file to keep everything nice and neat and tidy, so that's what I do for that. Okay, great. So that's the purpose of recording gameplay and recording webcam. That's it. Now I'm going to show you guys how I put it all together afterwards. Okay, so from here, here's what's going to happen. So you'll have your little hub here open. I just closed my other applications, make this a little easier. You'll have your little hub here open, and from here you're going to click Edit Video. When you click Edit Video, you're going to get the editing software pop up, and that's this, what you see in front of you right here. Alright, so for this, it's nice. I like it. It's really simple. You don't have any crazy effect options or really creativity in terms of like filters and effects, like putting flames on the end of your gun or shit like that. Just, you don't get that within this. It's no Sony Vegas Pro. You get what you pay for in that sense, but at the same time, this is really clean, makes it really easy and quick to edit videos and easy to export them to MP4s. So first thing you're going to do when you open this, you want to go to your little project settings down here in the bottom right. Okay, you're going to see the pen tool, you're going to click that. For the pen tool, it's going to give you some options. Make sure you're on, well, depends how well everything runs for your computer that you're using, but I use 1920 by 1080, 16 by 9, and then I use 60 frames per second, giving me the best quality I can, and also stays in conjunction with my Elgato gameplay. Okay, so that's done, perfect, that's saved. Now as you see these options here, this is your little import tab, this button here, import, okay, and it's really self-explanatory. You know, you can even record a video right from this, but what you're going to do is you're going to go to add media files, okay? My Elgato, it exports to a certain video file, so I'm going to go to my videos. They just export straight to my videos, unedited, just in here, and that's what I'm going to grab. So let's grab one from here. Let's go my March 6 1v1. Drag that in. This is your main track right here, okay? So your gameplay is going to go straight onto your main track, and there it is, simple, it's imported. Now I want to get my webcam in there. Now what you're going to see when let's go here, when I import my webcam, is it's going to go on the same track. March 6 1v1 matches up. Okay, so you see right here it goes on the same track. Right now the editing software is just thinking it's continuation of the video or a new video that you're transitioning to. Alright, that is not the case obviously. So here's what we do. So what you're going to do is you are going to select this video. So as you see, it's selected by the yellow border around it. You're going to grab it, drag on top. This is your overlay track right here, okay? So now you got your overlay, as you can see, over top of your main track. And here I'm going to show you how to actually move this and resize it. You're just going to double click on that track, and you're going to see I got these little corner squares around it for me to resize it, and I can move it however I'd like. Okay, so I'm going to move it into the corner. I'm going to drag the bottom left, and I'm going to resize it. I'm going to have to move it again. So this is what I do for every video. Now, something that I've emailed Movavi about, actually giving a suggestion to, is there's nothing like, there's no values. So I can't do it like a 15 by 30 size box, you know what I mean? It's kind of just a guessing game on what size you're going to get by dragging it. Alright, so I don't like that for consistency purposes. Like, I want all my videos to have the same exact size webcam in all my videos, and they're just not. I mean, maybe I got lucky in a couple and they're the exact same, but most likely they are not. So it won't be as much of an issue when I get an overlay and I'm going to get a border for my webcam, and then you know, everything will fit the exact same every time. Okay, so the next step here is pretty much edited. Like, what I do for sync up my videos is I'll start my webcam recording and start my gameplay recording almost at the exact time, and so it's all nicely timed up. You see the webcam recording is slightly longer, but that's alright. I don't mind too much. I can cut that later on. Now in terms of cutting, so I usually do my intro right on the loading screen. So where's this loading screen at? There we go, a little loading screen. Oh, too far. Okay, there we go. There's our loading screen. So what you want to make sure you do here's your little scissors is obviously the cut button. But what you want to make sure you do is you select both video tracks, okay? This way, there we go, both selected, yellow borders. You cut both of them the exact same point. After that, because whenever you delete your bottom track here, your main track, it's going to delete whatever the overlay is that it's associated with. So these overlays right over top of here, it's going to delete it. Now, if I were to have a bit of this track onto this main track as well, it would get deleted. So watch what I do here. So if I just delete just that main track, deletes the overlay on top of it. If even just like a second of this track is also on top of that other one, it gets deleted as well. You know, just Control Z, undo it, and you're gonna have to redo your cutting. So make sure you select both. It's just gonna save a little bit of hassle in the long run. Now, these 3 bars here, as you can see, this is just like if you want to edit sound and stuff like that. Usually I'll go to my gameplay. I'll turn the volume down to like 75 or something just so it's not as loud, so you can hear my voice a little better. You can do color adjustments, you can crop, whatever you want. That's all your settings there. Slow motion, I've used this a couple times, it's pretty good. Really simple, as you can see here, just really simple. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to go to your filters. I'll show you what the filters are. So for your filters, they're just given to you, and this is what I was talking about like Sony Vegas stuff. You can't create anything, they're just there. These are preset, and I'll show you how they work. So you're just going to click one. So I'm going to click this old movie, and I'm going to drag it. You click, drag, over, and now watch what happens. It gives me that effect over the gameplay. Now, what I want to do here is I'll show you. This is how you know that there's something on it. It's a little star, as you can see here. We got this little, tells us exactly what filters are on it. So if I click that, it's going to show us a list, and you can add different things onto it, make it a add fades and stuff like that. I'll show you what I mean by that in a second, but it just shows you exactly what's on there. So if I want to remove it, I'm just going to click it, click remove, done. From here, we're going to go to the little text box. So this is what I use in a couple of my videos, is like again, it's just like preset stuff. You can move it around. You can do just really basic stuff like just simple text, move it around. But what I use is like this friendship one. I'll drag it, I'll put it to the end sometimes. If I'm still talking through my webcam but I have no gameplay to show, I'll throw this up. And if we go to the end here, it'll show up in just a second. Let's go. There we go. You can adjust the speed at which it pops up. So like it doesn't just pop up straight like that, okay? It'll fade in a little bit. Don't know if we can really see. Yeah, so as you see here, like everything just kind of comes into it. And you can change it. So if I double click it, let's see, will it let me type this time? Oh, there we go. So you can type in whatever you want. I like to type in subscribe just as I'm talking. It's really appreciated if you guys do subscribe, so please click that subscribe button. And here you can change the duration and speed at which it pops up. Beautiful. So that's your little text titles and all that kind of fun stuff that you can put at the end. Now, when I was talking about transitions, my fades, I'll usually use fade to black. I mean, that's a really common little transition people use. But again, you just grab it, drag it, put it on top, and it's going to give you your transition in here. Okay, if I zoom in, there you go. By the way, this is the scale button. I'm sure you guys have figured that out by me clicking it. So this is just going to give you it either by the second, zoom out more, or like by the minute, every 20 seconds in this case for this size. Okay, so that's that. That's my video editing software. From there, you're going to go to export, click on highest, choose what kind of file you want to export. I have the MP4 going. Give it a file name and choose where you want it to go. I export everything into my edited videos, make it a little simple. Press start. This size video, it's 17 minutes long. It'll probably take about a half hour to export it. Not too bad. I'm sure there's faster, but whatever. I don't mind. It's good. And then, yeah, you export it, you close. When you close, you get this other save option. And now this is going to save the project into its own Movavi folder. So I do this as well, just, you know, if there's any issues, come back to it pretty easily and then just try exporting again. I'm not going to do that in this case, so. Boom, so that's that. Now I will show you my OBS settings. Okay, so for recording my screen and for what I'm doing right now for this video purposes, I am using OBS. OBS allows me to, you know, just record everything on my screen. The Elgato doesn't do that, it just records my game, so like for anything from my PS4. This allows me to record my screen and what's going on, as you can see here and throughout this whole video. Now in order to get this, what you want to do is you want to go add, you want to go display capture, and then it's pretty much done, okay? So let's see, if I get rid of this display capture, you can't see anything at all. Now if I want to go add display capture, right there, press OK. Everything's done. Choose your display. Done. That was easy. There you go. Now you're recording your screen. Perfect. So you can resize it anything you want. I'm just going to leave it like this. And from here, you know, like when I did my, if you guys look back on my channel, you'll see a video where I did a will you press the button video. And of course I was recording my screen with my OBS. Okay, from there I also added my webcam. So again, you'll go here to your little plus button. You'll go to video capture device, add capture device, and it comes up with my webcam as the default. I'm going to press OK. Perfect, now it's going. Now I'm just going to put it down here. Now, the audio might be off. I'm actually not sure if I need to change it or not. I'm going to show you what you do to change it. If your audio is a little off, usually mine is, you want to go to Edit, you want to go to Advanced Audio Properties, and you want to add a bit of a delay, okay? So where, yeah, right here, your sync offset. So I think mine's like a second off, so I go for 1,000 milliseconds. I think that did that right. Alright, and we'll do that, and audio should be synced up with video now. And yeah, again, you just grab here, resize however you'd like, and that's what you're gonna do for your OBS settings, alright? So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a bit of a tutorial setup video. It's a little something new, but I thought I'd try now that I've gained some of my own knowledge, and I had so many difficulties at the start trying to set up my channel and recording gameplays. So this is what I do. A friend of mine actually asked me about recording gameplay and stuff. So I thought rather than just talking, why not just make a video? I'm sure a lot of other people have questions as well. I hope this reaches as many people as possible to help out anybody else that's having their issues. Now make sure if you enjoyed the video, you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It really appreciate it, and it really helps out the channel. And also let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys wanted, I could actually do like a setup video of me plugging in all the cords and wires and showing you where things go and how everything works. Alright, so again, if you enjoyed, please make sure you support the channel, help me out here, try and grow a little bit more, get this out there, get the channel out there. This has been Mr. Petit Bois for the boys. Au revoir!